Hello folks, hello and welcome back to the Batcave. Yes, proof positive, I'm still kicking and doing stuff, albeit in the background, but anyway, just thought I'd put up a wee video because yes, you guessed it, I'm back on the server, having just watched, no that's, oh dear, yes that's what I was looking for. Yes, I just watched Species on his adventures, and given the little aside that he told us about, I was very happy to see the responses and put my tuppence worth in. And yes, I've been having quite bizarre things happening on this year's server, from rubber banding and Delirious, you might be kind of aware of that. There might be the odd magical track through your crops that might look like a tractor, but it's fairies. That's what it is. It's fairies. It wasn't me at all rubber banding and landing in the middle of a field. Not at all. It was entirely fairies. Yes, there you go. That's what happened. So yeah, sorry about that, lad. Come on. Really doesn't like this extra height. Right, well, I think we might have just gone through the worst of it. Right. Hey! Oh, come on. Oh, you smarty pants. Couldn't go in a straight line, could you? Really? You can't cope with that? Right. I don't know. I mean, that should squish out the way, really. Anyway. Yes. Still me. Right, anyway, so, yes. This is a new addition to Caledonia contracts. Thought I'd go for the bottom end one, so which used to be the bottom end. Apparently it's long reach. I've had to reload the game entirely because it was just doing all manner of daft things, and I just, well, true to form, I may have lost the rag ever so slightly and thought, right, let's go from the start again. So that's what happened. Seems I have my speaker volume a bit high. I do apologise about that. Oh, I might actually get over that then. Right, Macduff. Surely that'll do you. Alright, calm down. This is not a bad wee beast. I wish there was more crowd in it, I really do. Alright, well we're done. Right. That's the other reason I do have the sound up quite high, is that now and again I will let go of my modifier a bit too quick. And if you do that, it just keeps doing whatever the last action was. Right, there we are. So yes, we're in the New Holland. This is actually 234 horse, so it's quite a pokey little beastie. Well, stop that, yes, Right then. Right, there we are. That's more like it now. Oh, now. Oh, and talking of which, yes, that just took my 2 diff locks out. They do actually, I think, affect your turning circle, which is quite impressive, but I do think they affect it. So, should you be using them, they will make manoeuvring. Oh, hey, back. Oh, I wish I'd saw out brakes in this game. Right, now that should have been empty. I did leave that empty. Okay, more weird server weirdness going on. Right, I caught him back in a minute. Where's... I bought another... I bought... Yeah, I've lost quite a lump of money actually. Right, anyway, server weirdness, as I say. Now, the question is what to do. Right, McDuff, I need to go and have a look. Because that soya, that's just pure and simple money making. But I can't remember what stage we're at. Oh, that might be me buying that 4-end loader. Right, so anyway. Right, so lots of poo there. There's a shop. I don't have anything to do. Right, that's my hay, I think. Am I talking poo? I don't think it tells you now when you walk up to it. No. It would be nice if you could get, I don't know, probably it was a mod, but you used to walk up to them and it would tell you what it was. Right, anyway, so we're not really that short in hay. Because I don't really want to be doing billions of silage bales. The plan was, and it was a plan, that that was empty. I put a load and a half from the forage wagon in, and then start picking all this up. Guess what? Didn't work. The gremlins are at it. I blame Duck Dodgers. Well, it would be rude not to. It was beautifully thrown out, so why not throw one back? And if you pick up what I'm blithering on about, good for you. If not, you need to go and follow species. Not just watch, but follow. And no, you won't regret it. Are you going to stop? Yes, you are. Right, okay, so what am I doing? Well, there's no point doing anything other than silage bales. Can't make up my mind. So let's go there. Oh, yes, delirious. I'm still contractified. Well, wait a cotton picking moment. Nah, that one. Wait. Yeah, still not that good with the hotel smash thingy. Who's that? Restaurant. Wow. Very good. 1303. Yeah, I could go and throw it in the barn. It's a wee bit less, but not desperate for pennies at the moment. Yeah, I might do that. Might do that. If we could just throw a wee bit more of that in. What's that? 36,878. Right. See if we can go and pick the rest of this stuff up. We might be doing. See if I do start doing loads around silage, and that monstrosity there's a bit pointless, really. Oopsie. But I tell you what, these silos are just such a ball ache to work. There we go, right. Alrighty. Do that and that. Right, enough of that. Not a bad sounding engine, but you know. So, yeah, lots been going on really. Now that I've sort of got past the first few minutes and hopefully see roughly what I'm about. But yeah, we're going down to the barn for a wee trundle, and that'll probably get us to somewhere reasonable. So be calling it. Anywho, I've handed in my notice. And I went back to work for my last month because I wanted to work with my mate and all that jazz. That was fine. Second day in, and I got stuck in another stinker of a job, and well, we looked at each other and we knew what was going on, but it's one of those, there was no way out. I had to get it done. No help available, blah 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 blah. So, long story short, as somebody famous would say, I am now sat here with back pain again, on my way off painkillers hopefully, but on doctor's orders I am now unlikely, or very unlikely, or not going to appear back at work. So, in a manner of speaking, I am now officially a truckie driver person, which to me is quite an exciting prospect, I have to say. But is also one of the reasons why I get wound up at this game, because I am a driverholic. I'm absolutely a driverholic. And this game in turns is brilliant, and then you think, oh, why'd you stop there then? That was a stupid place to stop. You nearly got that bang on, but hey ho. That. So yes, that's kind of it. Now I'm in the bizarre position where I've just no idea. Oh, 9 grand. Ah, that's alright. That's 9 grand I didn't have. So, yes, now I've absolutely no idea what's in front of me. Absolutely. Apparently I'm going to be, there's a thing lined up, but I'm working with an agency, so I'm signed up and no reason why I shouldn't. But at the moment I don't actually know what, if anything, is going to happen, other than hopefully it'll involve driving an Arctic somewhere, or semi if you're from that neck of the woods. And oh, and talking of which, if you haven't, Species did a video why I live here. Now it's a quickie, but it's not so much quick as just succinct. And once you go and look at it, I want a bit budgie. Yes, definitely want one of them. Proper wilderness. Proper wilderness. None of your messing about with wildlife type parks and pretend. No. This is the full Monty. Bears, wolves, the lot. How this country used to be many moons ago. And there's a guy in the north of Scotland scaring the bejesus out of people at the moment, saying we need to reintroduce wolves. And everybody's going, are you off your head? But no, he's not. He's not. He's really not. So yes, everybody does think he's off his rocker. But well, you know, if you want nature to flourish, you have to let nature be nature, and that's not always a pretty and convenient thing. So be careful what you wish for and all that. Am I picking anything up? Okay, yes I am. Right, oh, and that speed control thing. Oh, I've now proven it. It's completely and utterly pointless unless you like have settings for the sake of having settings. It has 3 speed settings. Now, the only time I ever have more than one speed that I want is for the sake of argument ploughing. There you go. It's a good one as any. So you set yourself up with, and especially this tractor will do it grand. You set yourself up with a plough, and you put your cruise control on, and it's set at 9 miles an hour. That means when you're ploughing, you're doing 7 miles an hour because you're restricted by the plough. When you get to do your end rigs, you speed up to 9 miles an hour, which is enough to make you feel like you're doing a nice smart turn without stressing the vehicle and blah blah blah. So there you are. So there's one where you have 2 speeds. Why would you want 3? The only other one you want, I suppose, is flat out. But now I don't know if perhaps I'm odd, but I also have. Right, hang on. I might have boo-booed that one slightly, but anywho. Yeah, so you have 2 speeds, and the only other one you'd really want regularly, I suppose, would be cruising on the road. But, as I say, I have, come on, park. I have a plus and minus. I saw you. So I can set it now and it's going to hold at 12 because that's all I'm allowed to do. I just use my minus, and that's what I do there. Now when you get to the road, what's wrong with just doing that? Hitting your plus or minus, which you're meant to have set up anyway, assuming. Well, I think most are doing. There's, okay, it might take origami skills, but there's even a version on the Xbox controller to do that, so yeah, I don't see why you want 3, but anyway. Some people just like to have settings for the sake of settings. And some people call that sim racing or sim playing because, well, I suppose some tractors might have that, but do we actually need it in the game? I think we can probably survive without it. See, the other thing is I've got to lift up the rail, so you lift up the rail, that pops you up to 14. No, it doesn't. No, it does. But that's because periodically, one click up, because it is a click, is 1 mile, and apparently today, as I actually prefer, 1 click is half a mile an hour. But I'll come into this tomorrow and it will be back to a mile an hour per click. I have no idea why it changes. And also, oh, it's a wee bit slow perhaps. And also, I've been getting an awful lot of hiccups. An awful lot of hiccups. How are we doing time wise? No, not too bad. To the point, especially after I loaded, to the point where I was getting pinged off the server. So, I don't know. Is that just because I've reloaded the game and it's having kittens doing all the shaders again? One thing I did do, and I have noticed a big difference, which is odd. When I reloaded Farm Sim, there we go, knock that off. Oh, actually, let's have you follow him. Yes, indeed. Whoops. So, that one? Really? You need your lights on? Oh, well, got follow me in here, have we? You plum. You plum. Right, hang on a minute, let's just double check. Right, well, follow me is not showing up there, so perhaps it just isn't in this one. Hey ho, we won't be doing follow me then, hey. So, let's do that. Right, until boom. There you go. No idea why we're not getting that last little section there, but well, hopefully it'll come through at some point. Yes. Methinks as things have advanced quite some time. Is that there grass be growing back? enough for that. Way up. Nah, can't do it from up here. There we are. I think yes, I know it's not much, but it's mine. And so I want it. So that's really kind of it. I'll, as I previously said, I mean I'm running a few maps, just popping in and out. But actually Hawksby is quite a nice one. However, I found that a lot of the textures are throwing errors in the log, so one to keep an eye on. Oakfield Farm seems to run a lot better now. It's in its own little thing, but I think Hawksby was causing a lot more trouble than I was realising. And the only reason I went for Hawksby is because that's what I've been doing Dirt Rally too, so I just thought, nice parity there, but hey ho. I did find a Canadian multi-foot map. Well, they call it a production map, but, well, the production bit is a bit lacking, shall we say. But, yes. I have to say, it's, although it's the same, similar layout to the 17 one, it says it's been built from the ground up, and it certainly feels like it. It really does. So now that would be, I would say, something worth looking at for the server, because even just now, sheer volume, plenty to go at, and you could have multiple farms with just oh, don't go on the road. No, you won't. Good. You have multiple farms with smallish fields. If I could stay straight, that would be good. No, almost. Dagnabbit. Right, anyway, nearly got it. But yeah, that might be worth to have a nose yet, because this one is, to my mind, either the map or the map curators, being specific there. Something. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Or have I got away with it? I don't know. Actually, you know what? Oh, hang on. That'd be nice. Will I help young Delirious out, seeing as he's determined to keep me contractorised? No, I need the crone really. That's a bit too snug. Looks like there's enough there, but it really wouldn't take much for that to just get messy. And yes, I've done that far too often. So, we'll take a run down to the two grass fields. I think I've knocked them down, or at least I did knock them down. So, yeah, and I closed that because it got all excited. Yeah, there's definite screwiness going on here. think Sooty's bang on. It's gone back in time for some reason. Not a huge amount, but it definitely has gone back in time. Right, I've still got that knocked down. Good. Right. Well, you'll never guess what I'm going to do now. So we'll do that. Now, as I don't want to pull it off the field entirely, I'm actually going to start in here. So, I think that'll do. That'll do. It's just a wee hello, I'm still here. And I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm quite looking forward to it, whatever that might be. So, if you still hung on, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, and I have no idea why, but I'm very glad that you have. And there will be more. I'm getting to the point where this is kind of a chill out, and I'm getting more with the driving head on. Surprise, surprise. So there might be the odd farm sim, but mostly I think it's going to be, yeah, we're heading down the sim racing bit again. Properly, as opposed to just dipping in, because you're going to get going. It's not something you can dip in and out of. You need to put time in. Simple as that. So, yes, that will be the next one, a big shouty thing. Right folks, thanks for watching, take it easy, cheers for now.